Sorry, I dropped my controller. Don't worry about it. Also, my first time playing this game. Or my last time playing this game, sorry. So I've done everything else in the game. I've completed every mission. I've never done all the DLCs though. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, we're gonna be pushing the limit all the way to light. And that's when I will get my premium, my platinum for this game. For now we need to sleep. Potentially even talk to Lilith. Then say we should. We may just do this. Could also be we have this in the last episode. We're gonna get attacked by the dead now. Yeah.
The book! Is she reading from the book?
Yeah, I think we had this in the last episode too, but it's fine.
Hold the line. I can stop her. Only I can stop her. Child.
Yeah.
Charlie. I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night.
No.
Something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
So that's an achievement that if you do this 5 or 6 times, then you get an achievement. So.
Next thing I know.
Yeah. These are here, we're gonna get those later on. There could be important missions, or heroic essence, claws, yeah.
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so
Things are just like around, yeah. You need to like collect and get. Yeah, one more thing that you can get around the road. For now, just this.
Now?
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered. Well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish,
Dr. Stark.
damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
Oh, shut up,
To admit it, but
Strange.
somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral?
Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
I appreciate you, Avid.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
What's so special about this goddamn
I
suit?
take
bro?
it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I like the old
I
suit.
thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
So did Venom. I think he's still picking a few pieces of it from his teeth.
See, they're not like magic.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine.
At least they did before everything changed.
You mean change because of me? So why is your best friend a
But you and
wizard?
the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look baggage. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Suppose it could be wood. Black cat.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What exactly is this room?
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Fair enough. It sounds amazing.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
Oh yeah. What is your story, Tony? We all know
You
it.
must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. It was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
Fair enough.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
I wouldn't know, Tony. That's all for now, thank you.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
I know it will be. Mr. Cock. Analyze. Here it is. Oh, that's strange.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Like a...
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that.
You do?
In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Aww. I was never any
I
good
would
at math
rather
here.
stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Maybe, maybe not. What exactly is the venom?
That creature on the roof, you have run into it before?
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
It sounds like Spider-Man is Venom's nemesis. Maybe he has some insight.
Of course. I have no doubt Spider-Man will prove to be an invaluable asset in the ongoing fight against both Venom and Lilith.
Do you really believe that, though?
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Will the wards ever provide the same protection that they had?
It may be possible to undo the damage, but now that a weakness has been exposed, I'll have to rethink my approach entirely. Tony did offer a military-grade laser protection grid, should I be so inclined to go that route.
Okay.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic, and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago, involving Agatha.
Agatha?
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
I have to be going now.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Fair enough. Okay, that's been talking about strange. Let's see what the forces in store.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? How's it going, boss?
The fun about this game is you can like upgrade things.
No peeking now.
This is something that you get as a mission. It's like a loot box. Pretty much says, "How are your abilities?" Pick one. I really like the whip, so we'll always go over that.
Hunter,
It's really helpful.
Come meet me in the yard.
Yeah. Maybe put something in the cyberlink. So yeah. Use availability cards to the room rack. Yeah, you can take things out and take it in. I already have 2 whips, but I can level up. I can level them up. So yeah. What's up with the map? Yeah, I need to go to him. I don't know.
Welcome to the
combat
yard.
challenges.
At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice.
It's true.
Any questions?
Yes.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right,
That's
Tony
fine.
Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes?
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So,
True.
is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter. But I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Alright, fair
How
enough.
did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Fair enough.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Okay.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join?
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
Robbie.
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anybody else?
Magic.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anyone else?
Caretaker.
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
That's why she's surprised.
Anyone else?
No, that's all.
Nobody else.
Sure.
What do you think of them, though?
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
Yeah, let's go.
I am ready to train.
Finally.
Yeah.
Time to take it to the next level.
If there's 2 cubes of inability, they can combine them to get a new,
Don't
more
stress it too
powerful
much.
claw.
There's no wrong answers here.
So yeah, you can level up the weapon. Making it deal damage, and you pretty much be free.
Later.
Yeah. Just like training.
Do your thing.
I do just like that something about just like fighting.
Well met.
Oh man, travel. That's a feeling.
Hunter. What's up?
Nothing.
Thanks, Blade.
Sure.
Okay. Ooh, there's essence over here. And let's see what Marvel wants.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Okay, how persuasive.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
A quantum what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. A new hero is available for combat missions. Oh, yeah.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to
Hi,
ignore.
Bruce.
The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Uh-huh.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy, abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Well, looks like a show. Frustration bargain. Let's go. Just to see my half take with me. Cause I don't mind. We don't have any combat items. I upgraded everything. So let's go. Oh. Let's go. We have a dramatic walk on screen again. Because that needs to happen for some reason.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight house raids are pretty long. This area.
Don't worry. This is a different portal to a different location. One of these days,
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire. Sorry.
Level up is 100 level rages. Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place.
Mm-hmm.
You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Look at Faustus. Faustus, man, I get in the room. Small room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Yeah, no fair. I mean, there are no stealth mechanic in this game, so yeah.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
We could just kill you two. Wait, let me reroll something first. And I want to keep that. I want to get rid of this. Okay, that's fine.
I'll put this in yours.
Then I can do this into this.
I'm on it. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Then blow this up.
Don't blink.
And I don't think I do enough damage to kill both. No. And I want you. Yeah, I can pretty much kill you, but if I do you into you, oh, he's just out. Okay. Yeah, that's 100%. I will just kill And that's just out to... Okay, so that doesn't really matter. What I could do is do this into this then. That would also be at the end of a waste. I could do this. And then do 2 HP. I would definitely bleed though. The end of that turn, so you're already dead. Hold on, I may as well bleed you and you.
Here it comes.
Yeah, we're gonna take some damage, but
That was something.
most of the screen is gonna be gone. So. I may as well blow this up then. Nah, I should hit you and keep that.
Time to...
Okay. Okay.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
That's fine. Yeah, 3 of them are gonna die now. Okay, that's my whip. Take more side to complete that field.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
A vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Yeah, I think he does.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, that worked. Quite well, actually.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
What the fuck? There we go. Go for the artifact from the truck. Yeah.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound
And
adversaries
it that
instead.
cannot be
And the
complained.
mysterious cargo
Yeah.
they're attempting to escape with?
Let's do a quickie here. Actually, no. Let's do knockback first into you.
That's a neat trick.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
We can start taking some people out. Let me get in position for like here.
Hell of it.
Then we can go again. Another quick, so then I can take you out. Alright, we leveled up.
It is all coming back to me.
Let's get rid of this. There's my normal whip. Yeah, you're immune to that. do this.
Weak, even for Hydra.
And then I have a card play remaining, and I think I'm just gonna heal myself.
The light is on our side. The advantage is mine.
I can't really hit you, I can't really move you at all. I can't hit anybody with this, but I could blow you guys to shreds. Them being taken care of, and then it's just me that's gonna get hit because I doubt that I can actually kill you. Maybe. We can try.
About time.
No. Okay.
They are still coming for me.
They got me on lock.
It's fine.
We've got company.
Various days and have acted a mistaken number of actions.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here.
I want this because she's standing perfectly. I can move her to like here, and I can do. And I can blow them all to hell. If we just hit you with this, and have her move to the right area.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Get rid of this because I don't need it right now. You're immune to that, right? Yeah.
Your fate.
Yeah.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Ah, so I don't have enough. Let's go here.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces.
Do you always just complain, Banner?
Tracking movement.
You're both coming after me. Oh, you're dead now.
The enemy has the upper hand.
Dead I do.
Hope you're ready. I've been waiting.
I think it's gonna blow.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
I was gonna say, why are you bitching about all that? Just say stop the goddamn truck. The crisp is 2, so I heal myself.
The light will heal you. Welcome,
And then,
assistance.
how much health do you have? Oh, I could actually chain this from you into you. Then we will all get damage, but that's fine.
I'm still in my prime.
I could also move Blade out. And then have a stun beam against you.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Binary.
We need to pull it together here. I was born for this.
You can keep punching.
It's mine.
Two kills.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
I mean, we won, so... Don't know what they're bitching about.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Sounds good. Kill tomorrow.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid? You do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night. Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You send you a
How did
message.
this work again?
I know how it works. Messages. Groups. Superlink messages. No, I didn't.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Meet Nico in the common room.
As long as Caretaker doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine here at home. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I won't forget it.
I got a legendary swimsuit.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, Think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Where did you become a team?
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Sorry to hear that, sweetheart.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
How does that work?
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Fair enough.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
We got an outfit. It is kind of cute. I can pet him again.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Yeah, it does. Shoot. Sorry.
It looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha? Where is Agatha?
I'm sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
Oh no!
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce. Indomitable. Or maybe just kind to a fault.
How could that be?
Agatha's power. How could she be... gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So you simply gave up.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Huh. Then they can follow the path of light or dark to choose to make. Yeah, but abilities they use in combat. Powerful words can be unlocked as the hunter moves down either path. Yeah. We're going the light path. Actually, I said numerous times now. Yeah, I know I need to follow Charlie, but I know where it is, so... Hello. Hello, Agatha.
Agatha?
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
Oh, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Fair enough. Blood for the blood gun.
Looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
True.
Whoa.
Charlie, baby.
Hunter,
let's go.
Hello.
Opening the way. Come on, to level 1. Good level. Yeah, let's go. These are actually kind of fun. I believe your dog is with you with them. Quite a lot of them.
Expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge?
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Hello.
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Yeah. They're gonna need to kill everybody, right? Yeah.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I got some quick cards, okay.
You were too weak for this fight.
There's another one.
Your mother abandons you.
I think we're both of you.
Feel my call.
And well, this don't really do much. I feel like putting marked or anything on you guys won't do much either. Okay, I'll draw a card, okay. Knockback. They could also move. Look.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
1, 2. I might be able to clean this off. And this goes here. This goes here. And then this one goes here. There you go. Look at dick.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Yeah, easy enough. Yeah. The garden. Voilà. Let's get my reward. Anything here? No. Gift allows medical locks and gates to be opened.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, of blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Yeah, mostly what they do is they open gates or doors or, you know, things like that. Power and magic interference. The hunter can now use the epic ground. Its power will power too. Voila.
Noble Ashtor guides my hand.
So I don't have any keys.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard
pretty.
to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem.
This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Indeed. Do I have anything that I can buy or get? I can get a couple. I should just go down the list. To be honest. Oh my god. Oh my god, food and drink. Yeah, there's just colors. We're almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the lotus be
Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Thanks, Strange. Here, there's another one.
Ah,
yeah.
I see.
One step and you'll understand. Collecting a masterwork, aka painting that you can use in your room. So can I get in here now? Yep.
Blessings of the goddess.
The dream is descent. I don't think I can get in here though.
There are cracks in this wall.
Nope.
The gods are fickle.
I don't really remember what's what. Like ways of going, but I don't know a good chunk. You can do quite a lot in these. It is just like really pretty. The way that she like runs is really nice because it is pretty fast. It's faster than I'm used to in games like this. Yeah, like I can also go in here.
She believes in our purpose.
But let's stay on this side for now. The power that's in your hands. Unknown grave mystery.
I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
And so fresh, you would never want to eat human flesh again. That we shall be on our
This rubble
way.
looks loose.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything with it, so.
What is this?
No bloodletting here today. New haven discovered the grassy hilltop. There are numerous havens located in the epic grounds. Undiscovered haven can be used for special daytime hangout. But a hill with a friendship rewards from haven can be used only once, so you can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. I don't have to think for that. The journey page is there. And that's a lot. So let's head this way and back up.
Curious.
No. Strength on a common gift. That's no longer the life that she once was. That she isn't, sister. That she isn't.
Intriguing. That is something.
That is the right word, it is something. Do anything with that. Mortal attack, charge, and make hunter door.
Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. This is weird.
I forgot about that, so that scared the living hell out of me. 13 kids where I came levels like me using all the powers from the abbey, even petting Charlie. Awards. Today with the help of loyal followers. I think that I put that doll on the grave.
Fascinating.
Apparently not. Okay, I don't remember everything from this game. That's been a couple months since I played it. I did my dark playthrough. Exploration still feels nice. Now you're just gonna walk around, collect some things here and there. The ingredients. Get some stuff to make. Get some journey page that I'm not gonna read. Another one of those. Lilith doll.
I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became.
Yeah. That must be hard though.
The standing stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
And we don't have the rune yet to get it open. I won't tell you what it is. You can guess. The High Priestess. Jen Grace and powerful and summoning flames with a pole, molding the stand and waiting for the next move. The cups and instant wisdom and hint of mystery. Yeah, you can also find tarot cards. I don't want these, but we don't have any keys. We will eventually get them though, so don't worry about that. Arcane cooking, modern skill essence and a rune of aggression. It's not a hangout area here to pick up. Mossy oaks. Oh, wine so fresh, you would never wanna eat human flesh again. That we shall be on our way. No bloodletting here today. Can't go that way yet. That's like pretty late in the game from what I can remember. Let's pay my respect. Yeah, there are 4 of those.
The Great Seer, known as Endra Moore, is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line. But she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns.
We'll do another trail, peeps.
I need to find the next moon seal.
Too bad. And I think that's all the exploration we can do for now, so let's juggle on back. It really doesn't take that long, because, like I said, you run pretty fast.
Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this.
Okay, nothing else here. I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's thy name? Can I place these on the grave now? Or do I need one more? I probably need one for caretaker. Yeah. My name is nobody.
Intriguing.
Nobody. Nobody. For your gifts I have found. Oh wait, I want to go here really quickly. I'm going to do some quick exploration. Know that I can. The only exploration is in the abbey, so I think there's a whole lot here. You, I don't want those to remember. Something here. Okay, that was this area. Yes, you shall be. Where am I now? I'm here. We've been here. We can't go that way. We can't go that way. Let's explore like this side, and after that we can touch the strange. One step and you'll understand the power is in my hand. Oh, wine so fresh, you would never want to hit human flesh again. That we shall be on our way. No bloodletting here today. I trade you see, gift from you and a gift from you. I should take strange to this one. I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name? My name is nobody. Oh, I can actually open this.
Oshter smiles upon me.
You collect the knocking key, you can open it. I can just get it on the alley. Hell yeah. We find like a rare one, we can open one now. We can go with the cracks yet. I don't think this is something yet. This is like Robbie's garage. He really doesn't use yet. But he will eventually. Eventually. Nobody. This leads back to the training yard. Oh yeah, so you can like jump. The clothes and sentence of life. Common masterwork painting. Okay. Another hangout, okay. Nice. These are always nice to like collect. I don't think there's much else here though. There's one other song.
Fascinating.
Maybe a journal page, but I don't see anything. Because I don't have a value. Yeah, that's a Harry Potter joke. Oh. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, this area is gorgeous from what I remember. Yeah.
The goddess of order approves.
I like this area. I don't want to use my key unlock though. A glowing vessel. Apothecary vessels again. Shade forest for making magic. For your kiss, I have one to reply. I'm so glad to see eye to eye. Yes, you shall be the final man to die. Death stands before the black vortex surrounded by the praise infinity gems, tempted us with possibilities, describes some sentence and entering a new phase of one's life. Yeah. A new beginning, a new order, a new start. Yeah, that will create the bridge. It's not a circle here. It's a wheel of fortune. Domino knows the way in which the wheel will turn and shows the answer in the playing cards you place. The card spins luck and good fortune along with the opportunity for the future. Okay. Oh, there's also a card behind though. Okay, let's go that way, but let's get the card from behind here. Which is justice. She-Hulk proudly holds the scale of justice in one hand and a briefcase in the other, ready to face the courtroom. Governs of justice and fairness, a righteous wrong in the world.
Blessings of the goddess. This looks like a fairy ring.
It's probably because it is. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. There's not a vassal here. More powers per round.
It is one of the elemental rods.
Okay. Okay, that's that exploration done. That's what all we can find there. We found a rare one, right? Somewhere. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. We can open that one then. Get our first taste of the keys. Oh hey, the second prayer dude is here. Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in my hand. A wine so fresh, you never want to eat human flesh again. Okay, let's go open that one. And I need to do this.
Ah, I see.
And this. And this.
Interesting.
No, it's done you already, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go open the chest. Let's see what it has. Come on. Night lilies. Looking for changes on the epic grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chests reset periodically, so it's into the previous open chest to see if you can open them again. The higher arcane level, the more rewards you have. Yeah. But I don't remember whether they're given to me. Yeah, no, I don't need to pay for them. Can I see the outfits? No. This is the one you get down the demon path. At least one of them. Symbiote. Intriguing. Okay. That's Doctor Strange now. Doctor Strange. After a bit of exploring, I'm here.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Do whatever you want, Strange.
How's it going,
I'm
boss?
gonna open this.
Let's see what's down here. What do you think?
I don't know. Ooh, I like that. That could be nice. Not a dark code either, but I don't mind leveling these up. I don't mind leveling, although force one knockback, it's kind of nice. I'm just free. Yeah, sure.
Find more coil. Send it my way.
Yeah, because then I can go here. I can get rid of this whip. Oh. Well, then I'll just get rid of a basic guy slash. Alright. No.
We desperately need to get into it. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I want you to make something powerful.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His
That's gonna be
discomfort
impossible.
with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter.
Well, do what the hell you want,
Any
Strange.
pieces I should be aware of?
I don't know.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. To be fair,
That looks
interesting at least.
I don't think it does much. Researching projects take 1 day to complete, but can powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat item, and hero upgrades. Yeah. That is really
Alright,
cool.
let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Sure, Robbie. 1 second though.
Ready to work?
Right.
Do your thing.
Moving to the forge, Hunter?
Moon Knight hides his identity behind his mask and shed out a conscious deception without creativity and unconsciousness.
Curious. That is something.
Okay.
What is this?
Is this something you like want to do like really quickly?
Curious.
Nova rises up for the starry night, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This cards from synergy, sincerity, and hope. What's up, Ruby?
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian sofa.
I look forward to it.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Fair. Spy with a Ghost Rider. Or a Ghost Rider.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on?
Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spy with. The result can increase friendship and unique rewards. Choosing a hero to instruct the art of demon hunting. Heroes may only spy with a hunter once every 4 days.
Maybe you should be the spy.
Alright. Got any this well
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
I'm kinda sad it isn't like a little mini game for that, you like actually have to fight him. I guess that also gets old pretty quickly. Yeah.
Always on the hunt, right?
Score is a gift, okay. For who?
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magik.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
I'll find him.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey, prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Yeah. Where is she?
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her.
If you've come to ask me where Magik is, the answer is, I don't know. She doesn't talk to me very much anymore. She blames me.
You keep talking when all the guns with him.
No demons to...
You would not, perchance, know where I can find magic?
Sure. Just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
Useless as ever.
Doctor, have you seen magic recently?
I'm curious why you would be asking me that. Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda. Sorry I can't help you more.
It's okay, I knew you guys wouldn't. Where's the rest? And the rest are all over there. Hey, sweetheart.
Nico, do you know where magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Hey,
you are
buddy.
the best girl. You know that, right?
I love my doggo. Can I get anything? Plus required to purchase Hunter's quarter upgrades. Let's make the big completing mission. Just checking.
Fine, speak.
First, every can be interacted with paintings can be removed from finished small cost. Maybe this one does work on one, that's remember.
That looks good.
Sure.
Very nice.
Okay.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world.
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone. Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time.
Yeah.
Perhaps Dr. Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Good girl.
Hunter?
Captain.
Go find her. I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Mm-hmm. Okay. When we come back, we're gonna do that. I am gonna call it here because, well, I think there was enough for like a day. Yeah, I think we did well. What do you guys have? Yeah, sure, you can be a Death Knight. I think they can level up. Of course they can level up. I don't know. Let me actually look in between that with everybody. I'm not really a fan of this one, but it does look kind of neat though. All I could do is down. Where do we have a cow? Nobody. Let me just see all of this because I forgot that I have this. Huh. We already did yours. So I'm gonna put this on. Here we got Iron Man. This I really like this one. Because when you give it like a red paint job, oh, it's really nice. Magic had some nice ones too, I believe. Yeah. And then we have one left. Oh, actually, no more clothes now too. Yeah. Strange both ways, kind of weird. Anyway, if I'm gonna do that with everybody, then I should have mine change daily too. Though I don't have anything else, but still. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, that's that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys later. This was. For now, when we come back, we'll stop the chopper. And have some fun. Marvel's Midnight Sun. Goodbye, sweet.